So, hey, hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints here on the Friday. No, it's not Friday. Isn't this too loud? How is the audio sounding like? So this is the very first time. Let's introduce the stream again. Hey, hello, this is Zachary from Zachary oh my gosh, from Zachary 3D Prints here on Wednesday evening. Like you can see, there the current bitrate. It seems like there is no audio. Hello? Okay. Audio bitrate is on 160 kilobit per second. What is happening? I have no idea. Excellent connection. Let's see how it goes. Because I can always switch over to the other streaming software. Yeah, so this is I don't know if anybody can hear me. If that is the case, hello? Everything. Ooh, hey, non-fam. How are you doing? Welcome to this live stream. Let's switch over to this here. Yeah, so I'm using a different streaming software. Instead of OBS, I'm using Meld. That seems to be a new kind of streaming software. And the cool thing is, if I'm switching over, check this out. Or like, or yeah, the I did myself. All good. Nice. So non-fam, how are you doing, sir? I also put something here on the microphone. I don't know if it is better or even worse. All good. Everything is normal, so that is good. I'm here. Yes, I am. Yeah, I tried things out. I don't want to say that this is going to be the next streaming software that I'm going to use for every live stream. I also had some, network issues. Oh yeah, that's a normal thing. I can do something about it. Overexposed, you said. So I'm selecting here that, and I can actually arrange this in stream. So no FX, and then plus. Which one would be fitting? Hue saturation. I'm doing okay. Just wake up about 20 minutes ago. Good morning. Wait. I'm not going to use that one. Tint. Brightness and contrast. Is this better? Oh, it's a bit blurry. It is, I mean, like, it's better because usually with OBS, I always need to if I'm making a recording about a certain thing, you know, like the Zach React videos, the thing that I always need to do, if I'm importing the recordings from OBS, I always need to play a little bit with the color grading. It's always the same exact thing. Yeah. Also, the thing is, I don't know if you saw the attic videos, the attic update videos from next week. I hope this weekend I can finish everything. Then I'm going to you saw me in broad daylight, and my teeth, my two front teeth are always a little bit more, you know, colored. I think I need to do some bleaching of my teeth. So if I can even zoom. So yeah, the attic is going well. I'm very happy with how it is starting to look like. I also bought several things that are needed to you know, to improve also the network, complete network. Where possible, I only want to use some wired Ethernet connections, but also for the machines that are Wi-Fi only, or not that I want to have every single 3D printer connected to a wire. That would be ideal, but also, you know, needing the same amount of Ethernet ports available. So I also have the mesh Wi-Fi range extenders. My router is from TP-Link, a very strong 3 gigabits router. At this moment, my internet connection is like 1000, so 1 gigabit, and I want to do as much as possible wired where I can. But if it is not possible, no problem. I manage it. I will. The video is open in a tab, but didn't watch it yet. I didn't have time yet since I'm just up for like 25 minutes. Yeah. So next to the router, of course, there is the main connection. So I've got two networks. One is called Jarvis 2, and the other one is called Jarvis 3. So Jarvis 2 is the wired connection, and Jarvis 3 that is the Wi-Fi connection. So every single time when somebody wants to connect with a device over Wi-Fi, it's Jarvis 3. How's the music? Isn't that too loud? Here, also check out this webcam. If I click on that, click on FX, and if I click on the plus, brightness and contrast, I click on here. I can do exactly the same thing there. And here like 20. So if I switch to top cam view, I can also turn this stream cam off, and here you see. But still, the top cam is a little bit for things that happens on the desk. I hope to get some better things going on in the future for the attic. Personally, I always preferred wire. Yeah, me too. But I can imagine, you know, just like I mentioned, if I have 20 devices all connected over wire, then I need to have 20 access points that I can put the wire in, and also 20 wires. So that's a lot of wiring. Music is a bit low. Yeah, I need to find the sweet spot. I can, if I want, I can change this into this. No. Like this one I can close, and I take this one and I can do like this. Hey, how you like this? Just one click on a button, or maybe like this, or just black and white, or remember the 90s. If we would do some live streaming in the 90s, this is how it looked like, and we were like, this is all amazing. But now, you know, HD quality. The downside is that I don't have any, you know, Stream Deck connections with it. Oh, you want to have some round edges? No problem. We make them a little bit more round. And now all edges are a little bit round. Gary T, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. How's the music now? Is it not too loud? You mean it can't be configured with your Stream Deck? Usually when I'm using OBS or Streamlabs, I can assign hotkey buttons on the Stream Deck. But Meld is a new kind of streaming software, and so therefore there are no buttons at this moment. Yeah, so like mentioned, I'm working on my Voron V0.1, the OG Voron. Yeah, I need to get rid of the double-sided tape that I used back then, because the VHB tape I didn't have and I wanted to finish it. But now the downside is it's very hard, because this is a paper, sort of paper foam kind of thing in between. It's way terrible. It's try to get it off, and you will get the annoyance out of it. So in the upcoming weeks, when I'm at the attic, I'm going to make sure to wait a second. I'm going to make sure that my project printers are going to be finished. So after this Voron, I'm going to start with the positron. I ordered already by at 3D Jake. I ordered 2 spools of ABS filament from Polymaker, so I can start making some cool prints. There are some things that I need to order as well. For example, the special low profile couplers for the Bowden tube. Wait a second. Top view cam. So that was the first layer. Yeah, I need to find a way to get it off quick and easy and cleanly without damaging the acrylic plate. Let's see. Yeah, just a gentle background. Yeah, that's all usually where I go for. It can happen that it's a little bit too loud, but Now in this case, I need to figure out how it works. And basically, oh, wait a second. Just let me know. I turned it all the way down. Let me know if you can still hear it. I have the option to rename it. Music. Let's see. Oh, you still here? Okay, so because I'm sending it to the in Meld, you have to say which audio output do you want to show, or that you want to add to the stream. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm currently printing three things on the Bamboo Labs in the blue color. It's Polymaker blue, not the teal color or the turquoise color from Polymaker. No, it's the same color that you see here. It's a light bluish color. Fits very nicely with the bright orange color from Prussian Pet G Orange. Stream seems to be also stable. So the positron is also going to get I don't want to say rebuilt, but where possible I'm going to use some accent colors and also do something else special. I need to see why my positron isn't working as it's supposed to, or it is the user, or it is because there is something not completely right with it. I do trust the people who built it, but since it was a rush job, it can happen that, you know, something happened why it and that's why it maybe doesn't work. So all residue or all paper is off. So now putting some IPA on it and then manually clean it with my fingers. But then, Nonstick and Gary, are you still printing? And so yes, what are you printing, or where are you currently working on? I didn't print anything since Christmas. Ooh. Is there a reason for that? So the corner is so far free from adhesion or glue residue. That rhymes. Now only this part. Yeah, this is I don't want to say unofficial stream, but I'm working on so many things at this moment, or not really working, but at this moment I first want to finish the attic before I'm going to starting new projects. So this I put here so that I can see what I'm actually doing. Yeah, so in 2 months I'm going to remove perfect timing to watch. So now this part. So first layer, that's the less adhesive part, and then going over this and try to I'm almost done. Fighting with my anxiety plus autism and 3D printing just adds. Okay. Oh, I understand. Man, I hope so for you, man. So first this part. So rubbing over here. So now So now a little bit more IPA on it, and let's remove the remaining parts. I think my fingertips will hurt tomorrow. So that put it there. So now getting rid of all little leftovers. So second piece. Then turning around, and here we do exactly the same thing, just a little IPA on it, and then cleaning it. Everywhere some little, oh my, okay, so first one side. Then the other side. This is terrible. Note and Z. Okay, it's so far it's clean. Oh my gosh. It's very annoying. But it's I'm even thinking to maybe sell a couple of printers. In a week I have my first meeting with some autism specialists. They are supposed to help me find ways to lower my anxiety. Oh yeah. So at least wait is closer to an end. Wow. And I hope you're getting there. And I'm not going to say, you know, you have to get there ASAP, but you know, I hope you'll manage it together with the specialist, and you know, that you find a good way to, you know, to overcome it. I don't want to say live with it, but I mean, you know what I mean. So, let's see. We have 2 of those panels. Those are also need to be cleaned. But unlike the other panels, these are just dirty and they need to be cleaned. Hey, Maker My Nexus! Hello, Dan. How are you doing? So next thing to do, prepare. So I need to go one back and another one back. This one I need. Open. Do I have supports on? No. Enable 3 supports. It's strength slice. 27 minutes. Yes, print. You know, the cool thing is having fast 3D printers. While doing live streams and you discover that you are missing something, you can actually print it on the go. So that is that. So I want for the bottom of the of this form. Oh, there. Top view cam. So for the bottom side, I want to have a similar cover, a similar plate. Oh, did. I cannot cover it up. There are some things that I need to do first. So one of the issues that I had was that this bed is quite wobbly. One of the other things that I want to do is let this printer run sensorless. I know from the other one, the 0.2, they used a Pico board, which I have here as well. So I can do sensorless homing. I need to put some jumpers on the right pins in order to make sure that everything is going to be sensorless homing. I don't have a Pico umbilical board. All the wires are going from here all the way through the back. But this cable is very stiff. It's very supportive, but stiff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off as well. And I still have some textile wire sleeve that I need to check how long it is. So I've got this part. I think it looks nice. Thank you for the positive thoughts. You're welcome, my friend. So I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter. Just a little bit so that everything everything is looking nice. So, better. So, let's see. So if I'm going to put yeah, I think there's going to be too much tension on here. So this I cannot use. I need to keep using this instead. Bummers. Idea was there, but it's not possible. Then I also have this. I always were thinking like, what is the front side? What is the back side? So I think that this is the back and this is the front. And so it needs to be like that. So, or is it just, or do I have it now just the wrong way? Not this way, or maybe. And also one of the other things was like, oh, perfect fit. What do you know? So I think that these were the panels for version 2. No. So this is the one for 0.1 and these were for 0.0. So although I had them, they never were going to fit. So I need to find a solution for that. And one of those solutions is to actually not use this. How is that a solution, right? Or I need to print all the panels, go to the hardware store and cut everything to size, because this ain't fitting, boy. Oh yeah. So, but so far I still need to do other things like changing the Raspberry Pi, doing some other stuff, and making sure that this is going to work as it's supposed to. I'm not really sure that what did I want to say? Yeah, I'm also going to print the cover here and also for the back side. It can be 3D printed, no problem there. The only thing is that it's going to be a Voron 0.2 ish kind of thing, because I mean, like, it has some things that, you know, is needed. Okay, so I'm going to undo everything. I have this. I think there is a Raspberry Pi 4 in here, so I want to exchange it for this one for this one for this one. I have printed the brackets. I'm going to put some VHB tape on there, making sure everything is sticking well to the plate. There are also some other things that I still need to do, making sure that all wires are the right gauge, because these are silicon wires, not that big of a problem. but I saw on the other one, I saw some nicer wires, a little bit more flexible, but still that what is needed. And these are very, very thick, something you don't want. So this is a Raspberry. This is a big 3-tag SKR Mini E3 V1.2 or 2. I don't know. We will find out a little bit later. Yeah, basically I can also use the Raspberry Pi 3, no problem. A little bit, yeah, I don't think it will be so much slower. The Raspberry Pi, I do want to use for my studio. I want to use the Raspberry Pi 5 and make a, I don't want to really say printer management system, but a computer that I can use. I don't want to say like Jarvis, like with AI, something in there. Maybe I do, but maybe I don't. I'm not really sure about that. But what I want to do, I want to have a computer dedicated for printing management. So if I'm in the studio, there's a dedicated space or place where I can stand and then check the computer and see which printers are doing exactly what at the moment. Hey Jerry, good to see you. Yep, no more Ender 2 hour bench. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, like, not at this moment for this spool holder, I need to have also fuck. Yeah, so I'm printing a holder for a spool holder that I'm not even using. Only Zach. Falcon 9 Crew 10 is about 3 hours. Ooh. Jerry, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to this live stream. Oh, mainline clipper? Or is that something else than mainsail? Or is it the same? Yeah. So I think that this is a 3 kilograms spool holder, since it is way thicker. So, I got the screwdriver. Oh, okay, cool. Mainline is full clipper, not Solvos nurtured. Okay, I see. Wow. So I'm using at this moment a streaming software called Meld with a D on the end. Maybe you have seen some videos about them. By the way, hashtag not sponsored. But Meld is a streaming software that is very easy and simple to use. It doesn't work with the Stream Deck at this moment. I think there will be in the future, but I don't know. Yeah, so this is actually the first time that I'm using Meld. And what are the benefits of Meld? Well, for example, it took me a few minutes to make this layout. You can also change into this, like, whook. It's just a, you know, nice transition. If you say like, Zach, your face is too white, then I say, dude, you are so right. Where's the effect? Oh, I thought I had an effect on that. No problem. Click on the plus. We click on brightness and contrast. We click on here. We are changing that. And I can change it on the go. Brightness, contrast, whoop. Just like that. Oh, because I use the presets. Oh, I know why it did change. So the older Raspberry Pi boards I'm going to use on my Enders, because my print farm is going to be a Frankenstein kind of print farm. My Enders are going to run Clipper just to have a management system. Oh, wait. Oh, hold your horses. In order to send files over instead of using the traditional way. So. Yeah, this looks way better. Wait, just some pictures for yeah. here we go again. Yeah, I need to get rid of this this tape. Oh my gosh. No. 3D Medic Vince, how are you doing? Great to see you, man. Yeah, and I've got also some widgets. For example, Spotlight. So here, something like this, or like this. I don't know if this is also working. Yeah. Yeah, exact. Non-fam, you are so right. If you don't know something, that it doesn't mean that you are dumb. No. I mean, you learn a lot by trying and doing it. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Yeah, so this is normal cheap double-sided tape. It's annoying. This tape here is cheap double-sided tape. But I'm not going to spend hours on this because, you know, it's just the back plate, and I only need to know how much that I would need in order to put and the Raspberry Pi in there and also the controller board. 3D Medic Fan says, been watching the attic videos, looking good so far. Yeah, fingers crossed. I want to live stream next week's Friday live stream there. So I need to make sure that everything is rushed this coming weekend. So this coming Friday, the stream will be there like normal, but the Friday after that, I really hope that that one is going to be amazing. Aww. So, okay, a little thing. You know, I don't want to say being a public person. Sounds a little sketchy. Alerts, no widget. Yeah, okay, so no, that keeps being there. or not? Yeah, it's still being there. Oh, you. Good question. I'm thinking about it, Jerry. Let's see if I turn those two off. Oh, spotlight. Okay, so now that is gone. Let's see. Yeah, so basically the start and end G codes for Clipper related print jobs are basically the macros. So you can leave them in place if correctly somewhere in the bottom of printer.cfg. There you will find a section with all of the Clipper based macros. So somewhere it says like start underscore print, end underscore print. Those are basically the functions for your configuration in order to start or stop the print job. So that's basically how that works in there. I think personally, just slice a model, try it out with the start and end macro. If for some reason you get an error message or something like that, just take it out. Take it out. Yeah. Cool. I cannot show you the pictures, but a few months ago, somebody came to me and she said, it's somebody from the Netherlands. So she said like, okay, so we have this Easy Treat X1 orange 3D printer. And I said like, oh, cool. But we are having problems with it. We saw your video, we followed it, but still it's very difficult and very hard to actually work with this 3D printer. We also reached out to the manufacturer, stuff like that, but they don't seem to care, don't seem to get it to work. So I gave them more tips. They tried it even more. And I said like, okay, we can also set up a video call. I want to go the extra mile for my my viewers, especially when they are reaching out to me on other socials. So after some talking, they didn't want to do any video chat, no problem. But she asked me to ask which I in one of the advices that I gave was like, yeah, this is a €100 printer, or now even less than €100 printers. And I said for adding 200 or 300 euros more, you get a decent 3D printer that operating by kits are way easier. You get better print results, and it's almost a sit and forget printer. So I said, what is the budget? She sent me a budget, and I said like, okay, which I can recommend, and I heard a lot of positive things about this 3D printer, is the Bambu Labs A1 Mini Combo. you can use multicolor printing. You can set it up. There are tons of videos about this 3D printer, and for like for the money, it's cheap, but you get amazing prints. So after several other questions, yeah, she said we finally have received a printer at home, installed. There are no spools. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I think I need to respond to this quickly. So they have the combo, but they put some smaller spools on it. Yeah, she said this one was way easier. After 2 hours of unpacking and installing, you know, they could use it. They are very happy. So I'm going to respond a little bit later after the stream back to her. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah. So if the GitHub, Jerry, if the GitHub suggests to put the start G code and end G code, sorry, start underscore print and stop or end underscore print. If they say something like that to put in your start and end G code for Orca Slicer, yeah, try it out. If it doesn't work, you can try without. Maybe make a copy profile and try that one. But most of the times, those kind of things, you know, just try it out. I know you can. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to leave it as it is. I need to get rid of all the end stops. That won't be that difficult, I hope. What was Zach thinking back then? Yeah, I need to print the cable chain for this in order to get the wires nicely, so that basically this printer almost looks like the little baby brother. So I printed the spool holder that is different. Let's see. Yeah, I also need to put the plate a little bit more to that direction. Oh, I didn't print the correct spool holder. No problem. Let's solve that. Prepare. This one goes away. Take. Where did I use the big ones? Well, this seems to be big. Let's see. Here it is. Add. 38 minutes. Let's do this. Spool holder mount. Spool holder mount. I think that this model was called differently. Let's go to prepare. Yeah, spool holder. So this part, spool holder. This part, spool holder mount. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So. Wait a second. Let's see. Oh, I don't see the chat. Whoop. Yeah, now I'm going to make sure that everything is as it's supposed to be. Pico board and making sure that everything is looking nice. Because if we nerds want to have one thing, is that everything is as it's supposed to look like. Okay, hard to get it out. Yeah. Last Sunday when I was working on the attic, I had those wires that need to connect it to a splitter, something like that. And those were just wire strains, you know? And I was, you know, twisting them together, and I was like, I should use some ferrules, but the wire was so short that I was like, yeah, but I don't get the, you know, the crimping tool there. Yeah, so ferrules needs to be the right size, because if they are a little bit too big, then you have difficulties to get them out. So these are way too chunky. And I think that back then I didn't have the right ones. So I will recrimp them in the right way. As it's supposed to, boy. So... making sure that all wires are where they're supposed to be. Close all connections. How was this one powered? So yeah, so this I need to redo. Yeah, so the wires that I have here are silicon wires. So I think I need to reorder the wires because I don't think I have the right wires here. And then crimp them as they supposed to be, with ferrules that fits for the gauge. Because at this moment it is trash. So all wires are now loose. Let's take the Allen keys and wait, if I just take this and put it there and put this like so. I have got the display. I cannot do that. Even when I want to. Let's see. I think I would need this one. No, too small. I know what happened there. Let's see, where else are screws? Here's a screw. I think all screws are loose now. No. Oh, there. So I don't know how big that this SD card is that's in here. I think it's not a big one. So the big 3-tech SKR. Oh, this is the Mini E3 V2. So, also this one goes off. Yeah, this, I don't know what I was thinking, but after building the LDO Voron, I mean, like, you know, you're getting basically spoiled. So, putting this on the side. So the end stops are going to be removed. Less wires. So then I need to make sure that, oh yeah, the plate. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Now I need to have the other one. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, for some reason it feels... But I think that the screws are maybe, you know, grabbed into the acrylic. Can also be. Eén momentje. So the screws seems to be loose, but the plate is still just take this panel. Yeah. Let's see. How is chat doing, man? How are you guys, girls? So then I'll put this one on its side. So this one this one goes not this direction, of course, but other way around. So basically those are loose. Yeah, I really want to have some decent wires and not what I have here. Where were those from? Oh, yeah. Right. Those were from the... Hey, 11 Prince. Using a different name now? I always like chill music, but I also like, if you saw the Attic update videos, I also like the opposite music, like a little bit rough metal, rock music. I like R&B, I like dance, I like trance, I like house music, I like hip hop. Some blues I do like, some jazz I do like. I'm a versatile man. Ooh yeah. Yeah, there are some parts that I need to order. Yeah, so it's now Wednesday. If I would place an order, then it will go through. Yeah, so for the future, in the on the Attic, the new live stream studio, print farm. I'm going to also do some electronic works, so I will definitely buy some wires in different kind of colors and gauges. So when I do things like this, it's easier to do. I have my parts on the fly. Maybe ordering them without paying VAT on it or something. Tax free. There are also some plans in order to live stream prints that currently are being printed on Twitch as a sort of make a deck. I'm going to order, I think, like 4 webcams that are dedicated for that type of live stream. So when printers are running 24/7, those cameras are running as well. Hey, yeah, the Dutch like to party, yeah? I'm not really a dancer. I do like music, but I don't like dancing. Is that weird? Yeah, maybe this. I don't know. So I've got now wires everywhere, basically. Yeah, I saw a print stream on Twitch and I thought it stupid, just a running printer. But if people are there to talk, that's a different thing. Yeah, I mean, like when I first heard about the idea, when it just pitched up for, you know, doing some live stream, 24/7 print live stream. I thought it was like 24/7. So that is that. Yeah, I need to see if it is possible to but I mean, like having something like that, people are always, you know, when these type of streams are going on, there are a lot of people that actually do watch those streams. I mean, it's basically like watching someone's aquarium. You know, 24/7, or cameras pointed at bird cages or like bird nests. That sounds weird, it sounds stupid, but you know, if people tend to like to watch that, why not? Yeah, I need to see if I can put the cable chain in here as well. Yeah, I mean, like, Make a Deck is almost every day live, different creators printing stuff, and at random spots, if you check, there are more than 20 people watching and even also chatting. But I do need to say, like 5 years ago, I was also 24/7 printing on Twitch, but nobody knew me back then. And those streams are not even there anymore. Yeah, so those two wires I need to see. I don't know if this is something that... This... Yeah, putting some VHB tape on there. So something like here. Yeah. I don't know if VHB tape is you know, better. Always a lot of fun to get the this off. No, but those Twitch live streams back in 2020, I always was running them. I think in 2019 even. But I used them also for myself. If I had to go to the office, I could watch from my phone my own Twitch live stream in order to see how the print was going. Yeah, I mean, like, the service of Twitch is free. You start streaming and you are going to print. And if you didn't get any feed, that means that your power went off or somebody ended the live stream. But I think so far never happened. That never happened. And you also want to make sure that also during nights when the print is going, that you have enough light in order to let your audience see what you're printing. But nowadays it's very well possible to run a live stream and, you know, keep on printing. that. Now let's see. This is going there. And this one, I need to see what I'm going to do with that. But probably I'm going to replace some of these wires because they are not looking that nice. So let's put this up right. So these are the end stops for the Y and the Z axis. Those need to be removed from this cable chain. I also need to remove this end stop, and this is for the Z axis stepper motor. So nice. Yeah, so those silicon wires are way too thick. So preparation of the boards. Nope. Yeah. Because this board is a... I need to take a camera or else I won't see it. Yeah, this is a Model 3B, Raspberry Pi 3B. Let's see what's inside this one. So this is USB-C and two mini micro HDMI ports. So that means this is at least a 4. USB 3 ports here. Yeah, so basically some big differences between the two boards. So this is the 4, this is the 3. I have the tendency to write on one of those boards which kind of IP address it ends with. So yeah, this casing doesn't fit for the 3. Wow, that's a surprise. So this is I think 5-volt fan. I will leave it in there. So I'm going to close it and put the screws back in, or else I will lose the screws. And you don't want to have that. Maybe it was you. Yeah? Yeah, back then I was printing parts for the Voron robots. But I didn't know anything about SEO for Twitch, so I was just doing my thing. And yeah, I don't know. Let's switch to this camera. Yeah, so this one doesn't seem to be fitting. So I need to screw it back in. I thought 3D printing is so boring back then. Actually, my first 1.4 hour stream, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's life in a nutshell. So I need to make sure that this is sitting correctly. Or, oh, Zach. Of course it doesn't fit if you switched it. Can already tell you, one of the screws or all of the others are going to fall out. I think the bamboo is almost finished. So nothing fell out. Fell out. Wow. So this one I don't need. I need this one. So we are going to grab the box with screws. So, and I need to have the self-tapping screws. There are different screws in there. Oh my gosh. Nope. Need inserts. What did that tell? If you hear the printer long enough, at some point, you know when the printer is going to be ready. I don't want to brag about it, but was also with this part when it was ready, almost ready. I was like, I think it's ready now. These screws are a little bit long. But anyways, we are just going to screw them in. Yeah, basically what you should do, if you are going to slice this and the screws are sticking out a little bit, like here, maybe you can scale it a little bit up in the Z height. Unclick the uniform scaling, or else the whole model is going to be off. Like when the head goes up on my Mini, like, hey mama, I'm done. Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. There's this little thing, even though it's still printing, you know, like, it's going to finish soon. And after 3 years and you still don't know how when your print is going to be ready, I don't know. So I've got those little things sticking out, and I'm not really sure if I can use a plier to cut those pieces off, because if I'm applying here VHB tape, the tape isn't going to be enough. It's thin, but not. I don't know. I was printing with supports on. Spatula. Oh. Yeah, way better. Yeah. So that I'm going to field tomorrow. So, anyways. Oh. Ooh. So I have printed the same thing on the QD tech. I didn't change the direction or the orientation, but I already feel that this one is very tight. So I need to adjust it a little bit with a file. So yeah, so that is metal. If I'm now going to cut that, I'm going to get problems. Oh yeah, I just cut it off with this. Yeah, doesn't change a lot. No, let's not do that. Takes so much time. Okay. Yeah, I used the white double-sided tape. Yeah, I need to stick it there. Then this would be visible, and I need to remove it all the way. Then I also have a still brand new Pico board that I bought for the, you know, Easy Treat X1. We have this wire. What happens? So this wire goes into here. So if your Pi starts up, then if your Pico starts up, then the Raspberry Pi gets also power, 5 volts. Oh my gosh. Okay. so the plier is I'm harsh, but I think I came pretty far. Then we have a rubber duck that is oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, it still squeezes. Nice. Aww. So that part is done. There should also be oh. You know what I said. And some other people don't. So got everything. So this is going to be a board that runs sensorless homing. So I'm going to also make sure that it can do that. So we have those jumpers. We are using the red ones, and I need to have this, and this one. There's a reason that I use the red ones instead of the black ones. And there was also something here. This is for, I believe, so these boards are sitting next to each other, and then this wire should go in here, something like that. So I need to make sure that those are maybe connected like this. Yeah, that would fit. It's so weird. You have these connected like that. Yeah. And then you run this wire from here this is so funny. So it is looking so weird. And why is this wire not longer? Why this short? And you can also not say we are going to switch it, because most of the time people are following instructions how to make this into the Voron. It's a little bit weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to, you know, keep going, and I'm going to, you know, Friday in the official stream, I'm going to make sure that everything is as it's supposed to. So I think that those are the so these are the jumpers that I do need. The other ones I'm not really sure, so the rest is going back into this bag. There's here a little reset button, and I have here also a little light that is going to match up with the light here on the front side of the RGB light that I don't have. Funny enough. Well, anyways, yeah, we are getting somewhere. Where's this one for? So some of the panels for this one, I'm going to 3D print them. It doesn't have to be too fancy, but as it works, you know, for the bottom, for the back side, you know, I can print those just out of, you know, ABS or PETG. Maybe not printing ABS, or else it's going to smile to you because, like, hey, I got you now. So that was the first one. I'm going to take the second one. Not all the way tight because these are self-tapping as well. These came from the Raspberry Pi in the old configuration. So tight is tight. And those are not sticking out. So let's see if I So currently 2 hours and 25 minutes streaming. Everything is looking nice. Yeah. So this is also done. Now I'm going to prepare these clamps. I think I only needed those 4. Those terminals are looking yeah, so if I'm looking to the tolerance in here, it's very tiny. So I definitely have to make sure that all wires are the right thickness without being too thin, but also not too thick. Everybody still happy in chat? Yeah, so yeah. Now I'm going to put this here back into the bag. No pun intended. Oop. And in case of having other, oh yeah, I think that I put the micro SD card in there. Yeah, so one of the benefits of this Pico board is that it doesn't have any micro SD slots. So what I have done on the 0.2, I also need to do on this board. Going to be a little bit challenging, but I'll manage it. Like I always want to say, like, it's not that hard, but just reading carefully and reading more until you know exactly what you're supposed to do. So for example, these are the wires for the bed heater, and they are supposed to go in here, but I can already see that it is way too big, so I need to cut them off and see how thick that they really are, and then, you know, recrimp them with the right gauge ferrules. I'm very curious, by the way. Happy? Yeah, nice. Yeah, so for the Raspberry Pi on the 0.2 from LDO, they had a little expansion board in here that was connected with the umbilical board right here. 24 volts were going to that board, and then connected to the what's it called, the umbilical board that was sitting right here, but also making connection with the Raspberry Pi, going from 24 volts to 5 volts, because this one needs 5 volts, not 24 volts. So I need to see how to tackle that part. The LDO kit was really a nice build. Yeah, I keep saying that, right? So that part is done. Yeah, so basically I will look for some old PTFE tubes, put them in here, take some power glue in here and here, and put some rubber bands around it so that the tubes will be, you know, flush against the midsection of the spool holder. In the end, it will look amazing. Let's see how much I can file off of here. So let's see if it fits now. Yeah, so this is going to be attached like this here. So and then this will go like that then. Yeah. The problem is with PLA, if it is really tight fit and you are pushing, well, it is very tight going in, that would mean that you get some really tough friction, and where friction is heat, and where heat is a melting point for PLA. So if I push this further, I think I will have some very much difficulties to get them out. So yeah, I thought that already. So yeah, maybe I need to print those on the I think that this here was sagging, and therefore strange that printed this with ABS was no problem and it fit nicely, tight but not too loose. But these are like, if you push me further, I will resist if you want to. Anyways, yeah. I was thinking to actually put the panels on the left and the right side. Yeah, I can print in the meantime the cover plate. Let's do that. So I can, you know, put a plate underneath here. Let's see. Oop. 24 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, spool hold the mount. Why doesn't it provide the name for the model that it actually is? My gosh. Yeah, I can also install this one if I want to. Just like that. Would be a quick fix. But nah. I don't want to do that. I was thinking, shall I attach them? Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know. Dee-ba-dee-dee. These are so handy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they are so handy, boy. Okay. Anything where you want to talk about before I'm going to end this live stream? Because it's not Friday. Gonna continue until I drop. I don't want to say drop that. So if nobody has a question, then I will end this live stream. This coming Friday, I will continue with the Voron V0.2-ish. My old Voron, the OG Voron, and I'm not going to promise that it will run, but I can tell that we are going to continue with it. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Oh, I need to charge my watch. Yeah, NomFam, thank you so much for being here, being awesome as well. Yeah, Friday, the last time in this studio. Perhaps, perhaps not. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. If you made it this far in this video, from the start till the end, you are amazing. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next stream. Peace. Bye.